How do you pronounce O-U-G-H when spelling and pronunciation don't match? American English in Minutes, lesson number 45. So how do you say O-U-G-H? The pronunciation of O-U-G-H is not consistent, always the same. Let's look at some words. I thought I knew enough words in English to have a thorough understanding of most conversations. We heard 3 different sounds. There are actually more, too. First, let's look at common words. Words you will hear a lot. People sneeze and cough. When we sneeze, we often say achoo, but we don't really have one written sound for coughing. We often don't have enough time or money for something. When parents want kids to stop doing something annoying, they often shout, "That's enough!" We show contrast with although and though. Again, cough, enough, and though. There's more. If you're finished, you're through. If you're looking or passing from one side of an opening to the other, as with a window or door, we also use through. This sounds the same as through, the past tense of throw. We often spell this word through on a sign that means drive-through, like at a fast food restaurant. With a T on the end, we have bought, past tense of buy, brought, past tense of bring, fought, past tense of fight, and thought, past tense of think. Don't forget ought. We use ought to for should. You ought to watch more American English in Minutes videos. Now contrast the sound in bought, brought, fought, ought, and thought with drought. Drought refers to a dry spell when it doesn't rain. A spell here means a period of time. Drought rhymes with out. Other less common words that rhyme with thought are sought, the past tense of seek, and wrought, worked, hammered metal, a wrought iron gate. There's also A-U-G-H-T. Sometimes the sound in thought is spelled A-U-G-H-T. Caught and taught are the most common. These are the past tense forms of catch and teach. We also have fraught, fraught with danger, filled with. Haughty, arrogant, acting superior. Naught, or naught with an O, 0, nothing. Naughty, badly behaved. A very common word, laugh, ha ha. It sounds like laugh. Still not enough. Enough, meaning sufficient, has the same sound as rough and tough. You might expect these to be spelled enough, rough, tough. Rough is bumpy or not smooth. We also use it for difficult. If a person has to rough it, it means to manage with only basic necessities. A diamond in the rough means to have potential, but not yet be polished and ready. Tough means hard, strong, or difficult. If someone says, "That's tough," it means too bad or oh well. For example, "I don't want to walk to school in the rain." Tough. You still have to go. Take an umbrella. Remember through? Remember that through can mean from one side to the other, such as through a window or doorway. You can look through a book. You can go through an experience. There is also throughout, in every part. There is carpeting all throughout the house. It sounds the same as we threw out the trash. Remember although and though? Add thorough, in-depth, detailed, complete, a thorough search. There are also thoroughbred horses. And dough, such as pizza dough, bread dough, or cookie dough. a mixture of flour, water, and other ingredients that you will then bake. Dough is also slang for money. You will sometimes see donut spelled donut. Words you're less likely to encounter. In addition to fraught with, haughty, naught, and wrought, these two words are not heard every day. Bough, a large branch of a tree. Don't confuse this with bow meaning to bend down, the way actors take a bow after a stage performance. Trough, a long, narrow container for animals to eat or drink from. An eaves trough is a gutter along the edge of the roof to catch rain. Trough rhymes with cough. What about plow? Plow is usually spelled Plow, plow, in America. This is when you overturn the soil for farming. Also, we have a snow plow. If a car plows into something, it means to hit with force. The other driver plowed into the side of my car. If you have a lot of paperwork on your desk, you have to plow through it, slowly but steadily. This is a common enough word, but the OUGH spelling is not. Notice the difference in vowel sounds in snowplow. Snow rhymes with no. Plow rhymes with cow. So how do you pronounce OUGH? Many different ways. Remember, English spelling does not always match the pronunciation. Many spelling choices are historical, and pronunciation changes over time. I suspect you learned some new words in this lesson, even if you might not use them anytime soon. There are many more American English in Minutes videos with short lessons for high beginning and intermediate levels. Please check them out.